Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak dab of the day. Today is Friday. Hello, everybody. Milar coffee filters and chain link fences. That's what we're going to talk about today. And you're thinking, what is he talking about? Well, they're metaphors for something really important that needs to be discussed. Everyone sees everything differently. Remember, I talk about it often. We're all like snowflakes, individual, how we react to things. It's even more complicated than that. Different types of people see things. Other types of people don't. It's plain and that simple. A Milar coffee filter is the one that it's like paper, and you fold it and put it into the glass coffee maker, and it just is a wonderful filter. But it filters out every particle, everything. Then the other analogy is the chain link fence. The chain link fence has an opening about this big, every one of them. Well, the Milar coffee filter is the person, the analogy to the person who sees everything, worries about everything, every angle, every incident, every inch, every millimeter is reviewed and analyzed. A very introspective person is the Milar coffee filter. I'm a Milar coffee filter because I don't let go. I challenge everything and see everything and want to know about everything and dig, 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 dig. To my own detriment. To my own detriment. One more time, to my own detriment. So being a Milar coffee filter, seeing everything, worrying about everything, batting away constantly because there's always something bothering you. Is that the way to live? It's my curse. It's my albatross. It's a ball and chain I carry on my leg. Well, there's another side. The chain link fence. Chain link fence has an opening about this big in every link. Those are the people that don't see those things. The person like a chain link fence won't know their arm is broken unless it's dragging on the floor. But you see, it takes both the chain link fence and a Milar coffee filter to make the world go. I'm a Milar coffee filter. Mrs. Stoner's a chain link fence. We're perfectly suited for one another based on that. We complement one another. However, being a Milar coffee filter, being really introspective, means I am relentless, means I do not let go. And it doesn't matter how many angles I've looked at, there is another angle to be looked at. I turn it over so many times, it's amazing. Mrs. Stoner kind of just goes through life, everything's okay. And it's amazing because everything is okay for her, knock wood. Wonderful, thank God, healthy. I mean, really, we're talking about a trooper. Nothing phases Mrs. Stoner. Everything phases me. I'm the Milar coffee filter. I see everything. She's the chain link fence. Not much bothers her. Well, there's a challenge to that. When you're the Milar coffee filter, think about it. I'd be sitting in my bed shuddering like this every day if I really accepted everything I see and hear, because I see and hear everything negative. Instead, being with Mrs. Stoner so long, a chain link fence, I've assimilated a little bit. Yes, I've actually got some of her behavior in me now to help me. She sees things better now because living with the Milar coffee filter, and I'm open to things not being as nasty and horrible as I thought they were. You see, when you're in a Milar coffee filter world, you're peppered constantly with little things. Well, guess what? They add up. Sand is little, but if it's a lot of it, it can cover you. Excuse me. Chain link fence, sure, it's open and wide, softball, Baseball won't go through, but it's open and wide. Large things just flow through. Okay? Flows through. So what you want to do is you want to learn from the chain link fence mentality that the open door swings both ways and it's okay. The Milar coffee filter is like, wait, I got to see every little thing before it even comes in. I got to make sure I understand. What is that? Make sure I know what that, and what's the consequence going to be? What's the long-term ramifications going to be? Do you have to look at all those angles of every little thing? Think about it. Nice to be wary, chary, and circumspect, Mr. Milar coffee filter, but it can be overwhelming and you can become frozen in your own analysis. Frozen. Unable to move left, right, up, or down, forward or back. So what you want to do, here's the summary, is you want to have a little bit of both. What do you think of that? You want to have a little bit of, I see everything, oh my God, I see all those angles, oh my God, it's going to affect me, how is it going to affect me? And you also want to have a little bit of, that's not that big a deal. Well, that's not that big a deal. Because when you throw it all up, remember the game of jacks? When you throw it all up and it comes down, it's going to be a blend anyway. That's the beauty of life and who we are as human beings. It's a blend. So really, even though we've discussed Milar coffee filter personality, chain link fence personality, the reality is we're all hybrids. We're all a mixture of both. And I hope for all of us that we're a mixture of the best parts of both so that we get the most out of life, limit our pain, and achieve our goals. Let's have our dab and start our day, everybody. Hello. Puffco Peak, old reliable for a dab. And you know what this comes down to, I think? There's a summary way of putting it. You want the best of both. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying you want the best of both things. Understanding in great detail and being able to live very relaxed. This is the Real Senior Stoner. Let's take our hits now and move on about our day. And remember, don't give yourself a hard time if you're an analysis person like me, a Milar coffee filter, because there's always the other side, the chain link fence, to balance things out. Here's to balance. Cheers. And you all have a great day.